foot is still there holding the table.
Let me move it. Do you like my new Birkenstocks, by
I
the
do
way?
like them. They're really cute.
Do you want to
I
know a
need
fun
more
fact?
white shoes for the summer. I don't have anything.
I went to DSW.
Yeah.
And I was walking out because they did not have these ones that I was looking for. I was like, oh, dang. And I passed by the kids section and I saw them. And then I was like, those kids' shoes look big.
You bought kids' shoes?
So Birkenstock makes teen, but this is a size women's 8.
Get out.
Yes. But guess what?
Okay.
For half the price.
Nice. I have huge feet, size 10.
No, these are size 8.
They don't never have like.
I'm sorry. There's going to be no.
Cute.
Yeah, there's not going to be a kid.
There's
size
not going to be a teen size.
No, I don't think in a size 10. I think.
No, yeah. My big ass feet are not fitting into anything.
Yeah. So it's been a minute.
Yes.
And
we're on a Sunday.
We are. We are
trying to
here
figure
on
out
a
how
Sunday.
we feel.
Yeah. Is it yay or nay? Do we
We're
like
trying to
it
figure
or
that
not?
out.
But we're here.
Mm-hmm.
We're here.
We're doing the Lord's work, as you would say.
Yes. In
We're
the year of our Lord, 2026.
We're getting it done.
Hair feels shiny. We're at a place where we have to get like our roots colored.
Oh my God.
I love it. It's giving like copper summer.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Your summer dew.
I know. All right. So today's episode is I don't know what I think anymore. So it's all about decision making and why we outsource that so often.
Yeah.
And struggle with this whole idea of like, what is the right decision and what is the wrong decision? As if there is some like light that's going to come on after you do it, like, meh, like, nope, that was the wrong one.
Yeah. And analysis paralysis is a thing.
Yes.
If you don't know what it means, it just means that you're thinking so much about what to do that you do nothing.
Yes.
Right? It's the thought overwhelms you of I could do this, I could do that, I could do that, I could do that, and then you end up just doing nothing.
That happens with food. It's like people are like, what do you want for dinner? And then you're like looking and it's been 40 minutes and then you just are like, I'll have this frozen fish stick because I couldn't decide. I would never eat a fish.
I used to when I was a kid. We always
I don't
had
eat fish. So I don't
That's
know.
right.
Yeah. Never have I eaten fish in my life.
Never have I ever. She has never. Ever?
I think I had a tuna fish sandwich once.
That is,
maybe
if you're going to go fish, I would not start with tuna.
But that was like when I was like 5.
Okay.
No, I've never had seafood since, ever.
Yeah, I feel bad for you that your fish that you equate to is tuna. I mean, hey,
but I grew up on Long Island. Like I grew up
whole life,
like at the beach.
Yeah, you grew up in a place where you have great fish access.
I don't know. It's weird.
I just don't ask questions about food.
I eat veggie burgers.
I always say I'm one documentary away from being a vegetarian. That's why I will not watch
you
any of those
can join
things.
the dark side.
I can't. My husband would. Oh, he would just die.
It's been 24 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
I know. 24 years.
What was your last meal you remember?
I do remember. It was in college. So yeah, I was vegetarian my whole pregnancy. And that was the only time I was like, if I want meat, I'm just going to eat it. But so my last supper, last meal.
The last non-vegetarian
was
meal.
a junior bacon cheeseburger from Wendy's.
Yes.
Before I moved home for the summer.
Because I was going to say, if it's something, I mean, it's got to be like a calorie-soaked, fat-induced.
I don't think I liked it. So we can know exactly what we want, like crystal clear. Zero confusion. And then we immediately text 3 people to see if I'm allowed. So I think a lot of times it's like I struggle to give myself permission to make this decision that I already know what decision I need to make.
It's like trust, right? It's self-trust. Like I trust that what I think I should do is the correct thing I should do.
Yes, that's what we're going to talk a lot about today, because it's not really the decision making. It's really more of the self-trust. I'd be struggling with that. But we on the mend.
I will text 15 people before going to an event.
Yeah, the screenshot committee, girl.
To see what everyone's wearing.
Yep.
I will have an outfit picked out. I'll be like, I'm going to this. I went and I got this outfit, or I laid this outfit out. This is what I'm wearing. And then there will be 18 conversations in my head about how that outfit is probably not right. And then I will text, what are you wearing? What are you going to wear? What do you have?
Yeah, I had a fully formed opinion, and then I just need it to be peer reviewed.
Yes.
Who approves this?
Yes.
Thought.
And the percentage has to lean to one side. Then I'll go with that.
Yeah. So what does it look like in real life? So typing out a text and then sending it to someone else going, what do you think?
Or nowadays, yes, just
Josie, ChatGPT.
Right, yeah. You just say, AI, is this the right thing to send?
More my voice.
Right.
Less formal. More formal. That word doesn't sound like me. They're like, who do you sound like? A lunatic. Knowing you don't want to go somewhere, like you don't want to go or you don't want to do something, and saying yes anyway.
We'll clear it up. It's not just introvert-ish issues where we don't want to go anywhere, so we say no to everything. But it's like, and then it's saying yes, like, I should have always said no. I should have just said no. That was my decision.
That's how I feel about lunch.
Please explain.
Well, I don't like lunch. I hate lunch, as a thought, as a meal.
As a
I
thought.
dislike it. Yeah.
Okay.
I could do a brunch, but I don't like lunch.
What is it about lunch?
I don't know. It just interrupts my day. It gives me like, I don't experience anxiety a lot, but that I'm like, ugh,
Really?
it's right in the middle of my day. Now I got to go do something.
I think it breaks up the day. I
Like,
miss the lunch break. Remember back in the day?
No, I never had one of those.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
kid you not.
I worked when I was in graduate school. I worked at a corporate job. I worked human resources. And we worked a corporate like 9-to-5 job. And back then we actually had the lunch break. And people were like 10 toes deep on their lunch break. They were like, nope, I'm on lunch. I'm going to lunch. No meetings. I'm going to lunch. So they were like steadfast on it. And I used to love it because it broke up the damn day. You were like, if I take my lunch break at 1 and then I don't come back until 2, then I only have a couple hours left in the day.
Yes. But my last job, there was never a lunch break.
I know.
I was
Once
eating
we got
food.
into this field, there's no
A phone, like over a computer, like
Yes.
it was not. So
This
it
one
just,
doesn't.
it's not
Any
my vibe.
healthcare person is like, we don't get any lunch, and you are correct.
So me saying like, you want to go to lunch sometime?
But like on the
No, you
weekend,
don't.
like a
No.
Saturday lunch?
I would not want to meet someone for lunch. I'll meet you for breakfast.
Okay.
Don't want to
but
meet you for lunch.
breakfast is
Dinner,
early.
yes.
Breakfast
No
be
lunch.
early though. I'm an
I'll
early
do
riser.
no
but-
brunch. I do
Okay.
a brunch.
All right.
Nay, a lunch. Okay. Feeling off about something and then immediately explaining it away.
Well, give me an example.
So you could say like, I asked Kate to go to lunch. She said, hell's no. And I felt, this might be you. I felt kind of sad.
Oh,
and
I
then you
love a
go,
lunch.
but you know what? She said she hates lunch. So like, yeah, like she doesn't like blah, blah, blah. And you like talk yourself out of your own sad feeling.
Okay.
Like your feeling's legitimate. Like
Right.
just because there's a logical reason, but you like explain yourself out of it.
Or changing the decision, right? Like I was all set to have lunch at this place. I love to have lunch. You don't like lunch. So I'm like, it's probably better if we just decide not to have lunch. So like that whole bargaining with yourself out of the decision that I wanted or I chose because of somebody else's opinions or emotions or
when you date somebody and you were like, they stopped texting you back and you were like, I didn't like them anyways.
It wasn't gonna work.
It was never gonna. I was about to text them.
I was gonna break up with him.
It was
the next
about
weekend.
to happen. Yeah. Or like my personal favorite is making a decision and then asking somebody this specific question. Do you think that was the right thing?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Not just what do you think of my decision?
Right.
Do you think it was right?
Because we need the affirmation. You made the choice, but that's only 50% of your anxiety. The other 50% is, does everyone think I made the right choice? Because the choice is done now. Now I need you all to ease my anxiety that it was the right choice.
And so why do we do this? It doesn't come out of nowhere. It's not like some defect, but somewhere along the journey or path of your life, you learned that your internal voice is not enough on its own. It doesn't just get to exist. It needs supporting evidence.
Yeah.
It needs supporting people. It needs so much to kind of back it up that it can't just be like, I like blue, right? Like I wanted to spray paint my KitchenAid mixer pink. It's like, that is a bad choice. Well, did you think about the resale value of that? You know, it's like, I want to paint this in my house. And they're like, well, when you go to sell it, who was asking you, Barb?
Right.
I don't even know you. Let me live.
You make my choices.
Then you start doubting yourself. And you're like, shouldn't I have painted it? I don't know. It's a quality kitchen item. Like, that's an investment. Should I have done that? The resale.
I think, too, this is like, we've done so many episodes on dating and relationships, but like, this is so true now with relationships. Like, you will get all of your people's opinions before you even invest in dating somebody. You'll be like, okay, so here's his profile and this is where he is. This is a Snapchat. Check him out. What do you think? Should I go? Should I even go on this date? Like it's a whole investment and you take a poll. It's a surveyed thing. Should I go? Do you think this guy's even worth it?
You do the internal poll where you tell no one because you know that shit bad. You're like, I shall tell no one because I already know this is probably not great for me. And all my people are going to tell me that.
Oh, yes.
And I'm not interested.
Yeah. Those are the relationships you get into where it's the ex and you've been talking to the ex again and you just refuse to tell all your best friends because you know that if they find out, when they find out that you are talking to your ex again, they are going to go ape shit on you.
They're going to girl you so hard.
You know who you are. Don't talk to him. You know you shouldn't go back.
Put the phone down. Don't
do it.
Don't do it. So yeah, your internal voice doesn't get to just exist on its own. So now your brain is like, let's double check everything before we commit to a feeling. And you even hear it in language. Like, do we like him?
Right.
Not do I, not do me.
What do we think?
Yeah. What are we thinking? What are we having for dinner? What is our vibe? What are we feeling? It's a me.
Right.
What are we talking about?
But we're just dying to be a part of a collective, affirmative sense. No one wants to be the person who's thinking, as much as we love thinking we're critical thinkers and we think different, at the end of the day, you want to be in the same group think as your people are.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to
Except
be
lunch.
except lunch. Yeah.
I'm okay to be in it. I'm actually
I'm
more
gonna fool
okay.
you. Like dinner?
Uh,
Okay, can we do like an early dinner?
I could maybe do that.
I just
I
fool
think
you
it's
into
the
thinking that
timing.
it's
It's the
okay. All right.
timing. So yeah, getting input from other people feels safer. If someone agrees with you, it's like, great, I'm good. And if they don't, you're like, this was wrong and I'm spiraling and this was terrible. What was I thinking? You're like, ooh, this dress, I think it's cute. You take a picture, send it to 3 people. They're like, ugh. And you're like, just kidding. This was the worst.
I never liked it anyway. I just wanted to see what you guys thought. Because there is nothing worse than when you tell somebody you made a decision and their reaction is, the hell were you thinking? And you're like, oh shit, this went sideways really fast.
I think that's why people don't tell other people their baby names until they're born.
Yes.
Because they're, it'll be like,
yes,
Braxton or Brixton or Everly, and it's spelled like all crazy. And you're like, oh, they're like, it's spelled CNYTRFF and the E is silent. And you're like, that spells what? They're like, Jennifer.
That's why we didn't tell you. Look at your judgmental
and you trying to hide it, but like, Jennifer, what the hell? And so it's not random. Like most of us did not grow up learning to trust ourselves. Like I will speak for myself and say like whatever little baby thoughts I had that were like, I think it's this. There was somebody, a parental figure.
Sure.
For me, it was mostly my mom that was like, no, that's not how it is. I'll be like, you yelled at me. You get early gaslighting. No, I didn't. I speak loud. And you're like,
that's not yelling. Do you want to hear yelling?
And then you're like, but my little ears be heard yelling, but she's telling me no. Right. And so it like erodes this self-trust that you're like, maybe I do need to like check it with an outside source. Right.
I think too, when we were making decisions, at least when I was a kid, parents were so authoritarian about everything. So we were just given simplistic choices that were still going to be made for us. It was like, you can go to college or you can work full time. Those are your 2 choices when you get out.
I don't even remember like work full time. It just was, if you're sort of academic.
Your generation was more you're going to college. Like there's no other option.
I don't remember there being.
Mine was you can go to college or you can work full time, but you got to get on with your life. Like this is end of road. Like you got to make a move here. Everything.
The bus stops here. Am I right?
Yeah. But so you were given choices, but they were kind of like already cultivated for you. You could pick one of the 2. You got to choose your major maybe, but even still the parents had lots to say about majors and what so we were kind of given
what are you going to do with that degree?
Yeah, so given and maybe to this day this still is true about me, probably generationally speaking, I don't like to have a million choices. If you picking paint colors for a room in our house, I always tell my husband, let's just say what color we want, like a blue, green, gray, whatever, and then we will pick 3 of the colors we like.
Greige.
And I just want one of the 3. Like I don't want to look at a wall of gray and be like, which 565 shades of gray would you like to choose from? That would give me such anxiety.
Did you just say 50 Shades of Gray, girl? She just walked right in.
But I need a few choices, but I think that's generational. I think that just comes.
Do you ever go into like a restaurant and they always say like you can tell if a restaurant is like yay or nay based on like how big their menu is? If it's like 9 pages. Yeah, if it's like 9 pages long.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
is it terrible?
Yeah, because they're not really getting any one specific dish like
correct. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I went to a diner, which I don't like diners, but I went to one yesterday with some of my pals.
Okay.
And they just wanted to meet at the diner and I said,
did they want to meet at the diner for lunch?
No, it was breakfast. Okay. But they serve diner coffee. I can't have that. I did no accoutrement, so I was like, I will have a Diet Coke.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with pour coffee like that. Where's the creamer? Where's my
Starbucks
protein?
Girl in her is just.
There was so much happening
up there.
But so I ordered what I thought was safe. I was like, I will order a croissant with eggs on it, and it came with bacon.
No, for me, I would feel that was a gift. Yeah, but I understand as a non-meat lover that would be problematic.
That was a no. She brought it back. I'm pretty sure they just took the bacon off and gave.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
But yeah, so we grow up, we don't learn trust ourselves. There's more emphasis on get it right. Like go to school for the right thing, do the right stuff, follow the right path. So it's not like, it's not trust yourself. It's like kind of do what's expected. And what's expected is basically we're conditioned to believe that is right and correct.
And then we look for other people to tell us what those things are. And so we lose that trust of what do I want to do? What is my choice?
Yeah. And so approval feels like safety. So it's not you being like bad at decisions. It's just being very well trained not to trust your first answer. Right? Like,
yeah. How much do we put into like impulsive decision making? Because I would view that immediately as impulsive, which isn't necessarily right or correct. The first thought, because what we talk about later is how a lot of times the first thought is your correct thought. Your gut instinct is your brain going, I've got an answer. This is what I want to tell you. This is what we should do. But a lot of times we're like, no, that's impulsive. I got to think about this longer. I got to weigh all the pros and cons. And so we just wait. And usually we wait for other people to tell us what to do.
Mm-hmm. Or just like waiting, or the universe.
Yeah. Oh, right.
I will wait for the universe
will give me a sign.
Yes, it will tell me what to do.
It will. It will give me the gift of the answer.
I don't know what to wear today.
I'm checking the weather.
I'm waiting for the universe to help me decide what is appropriate.
I'm on my radar.
Yes, I am checking the weather.
How bad will the hair be when that humidity goes up?
Right, but it helps me.
Where will I sweat? I will sweat today.
What's the temperature? It helps me. It helps inform my decision.
I need something else other than just me.
Listen, it's a dangerous neighborhood in there. Don't go in there alone.
Yeah.
Don't go in there alone. You got to get a tether, a rope, a whole thing. So what's the problem with this is that every time we check outside ourselves or outsource, you're weakening your own read, because now you're not asking, what do I think? You're asking what will be right and what will be validated and what will be tolerated.
Kind of like, what will everybody say yes to or approve of, or what will everybody agree with?
Mm-hmm. That's how you end up with greige as a color. Gray beige. It's like millennial, like every house painted greige.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because that's like most accepted.
Okay.
Right. And the more opinions you get, external opinions, like from other people, the less you know how you actually felt in the first place. You're like, what did I even like that?
Yeah.
I don't even know. Because now it's like too many cooks in the kitchen, or whatever the hell that phrase is.
Yeah.
Is like, I don't even know what I like anymore.
That happens also in relationships too, because like I've had people before, like high school friends or college friends, they'll be like, oh my God, remember that guy you dated for a while? And they'll like tear them apart. And I'll be like, what did I even like about that guy in the beginning? I'm sure there was plenty of things I liked in the beginning, but after I hear their opinions, I'm like, well, I can't find a damn thing.
Your guy didn't like that anyways. So you go from like, I had a very clear instinct about something, and now I have 6 perspectives and mild confusion and a sprinkle of anxiety.
Maybe I didn't want any of it anyway. It's fine.
Yeah. So the moment you lose yourself is very subtle. It sounds like if you have said these things to yourself, maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe it's not as big of a deal as I'm making it. Maybe I should just go, right? If you don't want to go somewhere and you're like, maybe I should just go, right? So now we're not just responding to what we felt, we're responding to what felt safest.
And unfortunately, what feels the safest is what everybody else agrees on.
Yeah, like, what are you going to school for? What's safest? Not what do I want to do, but what's safest? Yeah, so, and you talk about this a lot. So the shift is like, the uncomfortable part is you already know the answer a lot of the time.
Yes.
Right? You just don't trust it until something proves it. So what's the thing that you always say about a gut feeling?
I always say that there is no such thing as a gut feeling. It's not coming from your gut. It's coming from your brain. And your brain is constantly telling you, hey, I got the answer to this if you want it. And it knocks on your little brain door and it says, hey, like, I think this guy sucks. Or, hey, I think he might be cheating. Or, hey, I think it's time to leave his job. And then what we do is the anxiety argues and says, oh my God, no, he just had a bad night. Oh my God, no, I'm being a crazy girlfriend thinking he's cheating. Oh my God, no, this job is amazing. A couple weeks go by, same feeling again, same thoughts again. And so eventually your brain is just going to keep giving you the information that you need to make your decision. It's just a matter of when we decide to listen to it. And back to your point, is to trust it, to trust that I have seen all that I need to see. I've taken all the information. I have the right decision. I just need to go forward with my own decision. I need to trust myself.
Yeah. So the tool we're going to give you is called the first answer rule. So before you ask anyone, pause and ask yourself, what was my first answer? So not the edited one, not the reasonable one, not the one that you can defend and have a lot of evidence for, the first one. And you don't have to act on it. We're just checking it.
Right.
Like, oh, that's what I actually think. And if you want to go like a step further with the first answer rule, wait 10 minutes. You can even like set a timer before you ask anyone and see if the urge to like ask or outsource is, am I actually confused, or am I just feeling discomfort with trusting myself? I think it's more often I feel discomfort with trusting myself, not actual, am I legitimately confused that I need to reason this out with someone and get some clarity? Or am I looking for clarity, or am I looking for confirmation? So you don't need to stop getting input and like fire the screenshot committee, because I love them. They're great. You can ask for advice. You just have to stop using it as a replacement for your own voice. That's where it starts going sideways,
Right.
when it becomes a replacement.
Yeah. We've got to have some sort of confidence in our own decision-making process. And then the only way you get more confident in that is by making your own decisions and then seeing where they go. The evidence will increase your self-confidence, but we've got to actually put some evidence out there. This is what I think is best for me, so this is what I'm going to do. And then if it goes really well, I have more evidence next time to trust my thoughts.
Yeah. And if you're like, ladies, I don't trust myself at all, how is that going to work? So 1 is doing the first answer rule, but 2, doing it on really low stakes stuff, right?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm going to repaint my KitchenAid mixer. Okay, if it doesn't work out, I just respray paint it again another color,
Absolutely.
right? Like,
Right.
or I'm going to paint this wall this color, and like, I don't like it. Okay. Or hair, right? I don't like it. Okay, it'll grow out.
Right.
So giving yourself like our favorite micro opportunities to trust yourself, or like, I'm going to get something totally different at this restaurant I always go to,
Right.
like where the stakes are really low. That's a
Yeah.
good way to like establish the self-trust of
Yeah.
like, see, it worked out. I trusted myself and it was fine.
Right. Little decisions.
It could.
We got this.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to check us out on our website, which is nearlynormalpodcast.com. We're also on Spotify and Apple and Podbean, and you can reach out to us. And we're also on social media, TikTok and Instagram. So please reach out and tell us what you like, what you don't like, what you want to hear, what you don't want to hear.
Say what you mean, but don't say it meanly.
That's right.
And until next time, stay nearly normal.